What's good, Josh? Akam Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. Alperen Sengun in his third season is having a pretty remarkable year. This season, he's averaging 20.5 points per game, 9.1 rebounds per game, and 5.6 assists per game, and he's shooting 54% from the field and 58% true shooting. And this season, he's really showing that he's going to be a major force in Houston's future, and he's going to be one of the best big men moving forward in the league. His combination of passing feel along with feel around the rim, combined with the advanced post footwork, advanced post touch, and just an overall great feel for the game, combined with a gracefulness to his size and the ability to back guys down with his size. He's just a really interesting and a really fun and kind of freaky, funky player, and I'm going to get into why. Before we get into that, though, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you could just help me out by liking, commenting, subscribing, and help me reach that goal, I'd really appreciate it a lot. Now let's get into it. On this first play, Sengun runs a little pick and roll with Fred VanVleet, and look at how this push-up goes up really easily from Sengun, and he just shows off the nice touch that he has. And then here, once again, pick and roll with Fred VanVleet. This has been a staple of the Rockets' offense, just VanVleet and Sengun running pick and roll. Now, Sengun, just look at how quickly he can get it behind the back off. For a guy to move like that, his size, I think he's about like 6'10". For him to be able to move so fluidly at that size and to be so creative is really, really, special. And then here on this play, he's going to fake like he's going to do the handoff with Jalen Green, spin around in that same motion, and then just rise up for the finish. So he's just a really creative player and a guy who's not afraid to, try things out. Here on this play, he's got Mo Wagner in the post, and he's just going to back him down, and just he has really advanced kind of post feel and post moves for a guy his age. And look, once again, he's just using his size to get guys out of the way. Christian Wood is too small for him, so he just moves him for the easy layup. And then here on this play, spacing the floor a little bit. He's not the best shooter. He's shooting about 31% from the field this year, but occasionally he can step out and knock down a three. And then here on this play, taking it right to the former MVP's chest and just getting a nice little hook shot to go. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then here, once again, Jokic on him, just a 1 foot fadeaway. He's shooting about 56% from the mid-range this year. So while he might not be able to shoot threes, he can definitely shoot the mid-range shot, which is a really effective weapon to have. Here, once again, just backing the guy down, giving him some elbows, giving him some bumps, and he's able to get the nice layup to go. And then here, once again, pick and roll with Fred VanVleet. Guy is sagging off way too much, and Sengun has the ability to knock down threes occasionally. Here on this play, he gets the rebound, and he's just going to, once again, great post spin to get inside positioning, and that's an easy layup for everybody in the NBA. And then here on this play, just showing the great synergy he has in the pick and roll. Just look at the timing that he used that, to roll towards the basket and get himself a nice, easy layup. And then here on this play, little up fake and then just a nice one-legged fadeaway once again. So he's just showing off the touch and just the different amount of ways that he can score. He can do it himself. He can do it in the pick and roll. He can do it from the outside, from the mid-range. He has so many moves in his tool bag and he's so young. And then look how he just slipped the screen here and just shows off the surprising athleticism that he has. Sengun will surprise you with some of the dunks that he has and just some of the ways that he can just leap off, like leap into the air. It's really shocking at times, but don't be surprised. Here on this play, showing off how he can move in transition, pretty much takes it the full length of the court by himself, and then he's able to get the nice layup to go. Here in the post against Klay Thompson, that's an easy mismatch. He just moves Klay Thompson out of the way. Dario Saric tries to come over and help. He gets the rebound, and that's an easy cleanup layup for Sengun. Here, one-on-one against Mark Williams, and he's just going to back him down. Even though Mark Williams is a little bigger, he's able to still back him down, give him a little fake over the left shoulder, and then hit a nice hook shot. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then here, he does not give any mismatch the time of day. If there's a mismatch, he's going to immediately go to the post. Nothing fancy, but, it's really effective. Here, nice side pick and roll with Fred VanVleet. And then look at how he can just work in the pick and roll with a guard like that. He's been really great in the pick and roll with Fred this year. Here on this play, Derek Lively is in the wrong position, so he just fluidly spins around them and then he's able to get to the rim. And then here on this play, he's just going to do a little handoff with Fred VanVleet. And then look at this. Great spin move as soon as he feels contact. And the shot is up before Zach Collins even knows what's happening. Once again, pick and roll with Fred. And look at the way that he can just cut and just poster a guy like that. He is just so dynamic when he's getting downhill and so dynamic in the pick and roll. There's so many things he can do out of that position. He's one of the great, I want to say young bigs in the NBA right now. Great little hook shot right there. Once again, over a smaller defender. And then here, I'm not keep saying it, but the pick and roll with Fred VanVleet, they're Houston's bread and butter this season, as he's able to roll, get downhill, and get a nice layup. going at the MVP once again, nice bump. And he finishes this with one hand, just showing off once again the advanced touch that he has. And look, once again, faking the handoff, taking the mismatch to the rim, and just getting a nice, easy layup. Great stuff right there from Alperen Sengun. And then here, once again, Klay Thompson is on him. And he's going to go right to the rim. There's pretty much no resistance there, so it's pretty easy, but great stuff right there. Here, doing some early work, getting some positioning against Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes is too small. Just turn over his right shoulder, get a nice jump hook to go. Elite stuff right there. And then here on this play, he's just going to stand around, scope out the scene. Once again, one-footed, fadeaway shot, mid-range shot. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then here on this play, once again, one-on-one with Mark Williams. He's just going to take his time, back him down, and just, he's really good at finishing with, either hand in the post. So that's a really great, it's really great to be ambidextrous like that when you're going to be operating down low like that. And then once again, a great hook shot from Sengun. And then here on this play, in the post against LeBron James, and he just bumps him out of the way and then is able to get a nice finish through contact. And that was a really big moment for Sengun right there. Great stuff. And then here, Sengun is trailing, so he's just able to do a little Euro step around Jokic and then get the nice little floater to go. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then here on this play, Fred VanVleet is going to get the ball on a little handoff. And then look at the timing of this roll from Sengun as he's able to rise up and get the easy finish. He's really good at knowing exactly when to roll in the pick and roll. He doesn't go too early, he doesn't go too late. He goes at just the right time for him to be able to get a great shot out of it. Once again, pick and roll with Fred VanVleet. And then he lets Fred do all the work. And then look at this great little rondo move, fake behind the back to get the defender out of position. And he's able to free himself up for the wide open dunk. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then here, Sengun's just going to be running the floor. And he's just trailing behind Dillon Brooks. And if you give him space, he's liable to pull it. And sometimes he will make that shot. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then here on this play, running pick and roll with Jalen Green. Just a nice, easy pick and pop right there. And he's able to get to the elbow shot and knock that down. Great stuff right there. Here, just doing a lot of early work, getting positioning on Dario Saric. And then just early work like that. It's the little stuff like that that guys his age usually don't do. But he does that really gets him a lot of great stuff. And then here on this play, just great way to just maneuver the court. Kind of fake legs and do some handoffs. Great stuff right there from Sengun. Now, Sengun is a great passer as well, as you see him do a nice mid-air pass off of the inbounds play to Dillon Brooks to free himself up for the layup right there. Great stuff right there from Alperen Sengun. And then here on this play, pick and roll with Fred once again, but this time he's going to do a lay-down pass to that guy, and he's able to get Jabari Smith a great, wide open dunk. He just did a great job right there. And then here on this play, battles for the rebound. And then before anybody even knows what's happening, the ball is already in Jalen Green's hands. Great little bounce pass right there. And he's just so slick with his passes. And he's just really great at getting these passes out quick. And before anybody even knows, he's great at, manipulating defenders. And, look at this. A great inside pass. LeBron James caught sleeping. So he immediately finds Jabari Smith for the interior pass. Great stuff right there. Once again, a great lay down behind a guy's back before a guy even knows what's happening. And great stuff right there. Once again, pick and roll Fred, and then he's just gonna look the other way to get a guy out of position and then do a nice pass with his offhand. You love to see that from your big man, and you love to see that from a guy so young. Here on this play, this is simple but effective. He doesn't force a shot. He's able to just find Jeff Green on the cut. Great stuff right there. And then here on this play, just running the floor, and he does a great bounce pass for Jabari Smith to get a nice dunk. Great stuff right there. And then here on this play, Jalen Green's going to cut right after passing the ball. Look at the placement on this and just look at how quick he's able to get it to him. Great stuff right there from Sengun. And then on this play, great no-look behind the back pass right here. Before anybody even knows what's happening, Jabari Smith is already going up for the layup. So Sengun is a really, kind of freaky player where he doesn't look like he's able to do a lot of the things that he can do. And at the center position, for him to be able to pass the way he does, for him to be able to have the post move he does, for him to be his age and just be such an effective scorer already, like I said, averaging 20 points per game this season, and for him to be so great in the pick and roll already, and, just compared to his earlier seasons, nobody thought it would ever, reach this level. A lot of people were, writing him off, but he's playing really well. He's really cemented his future as, the Rockets' big man of the future. And I just really love the way that he just plays the game. I really love the way he operates in the post. I really love his IQ. I really love his, post touch. I really just love everything about his game. And if he can add a 3-point shot, get that up to about 34-35%, that would really complete his game. But other than that, his game is pretty much great on the offensive end. Defensively, he can stand to be, a bit better, but I feel like he's been, working really hard on that end as well. But he's one of the better young big men in the game, one of the better young players, period. So I can't wait to see how his career progresses. So if you stayed to this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.